Alright, welcome back, folks. It's Twisted Nightmare Gaming again. We got Edge, Twisted, and Nightmare here today doing a box opening for Legendary Hero decks.
It's been a little while since we've been together on this one.
Yep. It's been a schedules, life, things.
Work.
Mainly work.
Still a little sore from yesterday.
Still a little aggravated from yesterday. Alright.
We got our Legendary Hero decks opening. Well, mine, anyways.
Ours, his, mine, doesn't matter. Let's get the trash portion out the way. Let's get these Nordics out.
For him, I think it can has a lot.
The newer Nordic stuff, I will agree with. I did read them, but it's the other stuff under the new stuff that I still think is trash. Especially that field spell.
That field spell, I think I need to reread that.
If it leaves the field for any reason, all Nordics go to the grave.
Bad.
Trash. All right.
Alright, looks like we got a new Link monster for Nordics. I actually don't know what it does yet. I think I read it, I just forgot.
You can read it.
You can, I don't mind.
1 level 5 or lower Nordic monster. If this card is Link summoned, yep.
Wow.
1. It's a Link 1.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
800 attack. If this card is Link summoned, you can banish up to 3 cards from your hand and or field, and if you do, special summon is that many Nordic monsters from your deck in defense position. Also, for the rest of the turn, the rest of this turn, you can't special summon any monsters except for Aesir monsters, nor normal summon or set any monsters. So basically, you're locked in the Nordics the rest of this turn.
Which
period.
Doesn't matter.
You're right, Mama. Let me be more specific. You're locked in the Aesers for the rest of the turn, to be specific.
And there's more Aesir monsters coming out in the future, so it's gonna make this card even better.
Right. You can
now it's not.
You can only use the effect of Govert once per turn. When this card points to an Aesir monster, your opponent can't target that monster with card effects, and also monsters in your opponent controls cannot target this card for attacks.
It's not terrible.
So if you manage to get Odin on the field, they can only attack Odin, basically.
And Odin is already ridiculous.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's common, but now it becomes once per turn. It's still once per turn. You can make it unaffected by spell and traps until the end of that turn.
Yep.
And once per turn during the end phase, if this card you control was destroyed by your opponent's card, which would essentially at that point be by battle, you can banish 1 Nordic Ascendant Tuner from your grave and bring him back.
Yep.
And then draw a card. So during it like this, they get to where they have to kill him, and he's already 4,000 as it is. And you just go with his effect, so they have to kill it by battle. And laugh. And if they do manage to do it, cool, you get to draw a card and bring him back. Because you definitely got the Nordic Ascendant Tuners. Still sad he's common.
Yeah, we won't be running the common reprints of most of the stuff in this deck, though.
Oh, you mean like the field stuff?
I might end up doing a rant video on Bills and Billzus being reprinted as common, much like.
Can I join in on my thoughts on the Dante one? Because I
wanted to do a separate video altogether just for you to do a rant on how bad Common Dante is.
Common Dante, Common Malicious.
And Common Malicious, I am willing to tolerate loosely tolerate.
Yeah, but this is the second Common Malicious.
Okay, then never mind.
That was not needed. You got this guy.
I mean, neither was Odin, Loki, or Thor being reprinted as common.
We did not need another Ultra Dark Hole, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, they're gonna run that one.
When he's killed by battle, you get 2 Nordic Beast tokens. Yep. That's still.
We're not saying a lot of these names because, good God, these names are horrible.
They're also Greek related, so there's no
Nordic
related. So there's
And
no
that's
point.
why we, like I said in Luna Star's video yesterday, my favorite card is not in this deck, and that is Goddard Dameron.
The two, apart from the new Link monster, which is great. For
You got a
the future
reprint for
cards that are
Coral
coming
Dragon.
out. A reprint for Coral Dragon, which I'm okay with, and now accessible to players to what used to be prize card only, the Shinsen Sky Dragon, which, funny enough, is also an Ultra, which I find hilarious.
Of course, laughable.
And I do not feel bad for anyone that owns the prize card versions.
Me either.
Because, like Giant Hand, this was bound to happen. And
Well, we
Minerva.
kind of needed Giant Hand.
No, we didn't.
I did. I needed it for my collection.
Fair.
And Luna Star needed it for hers because she's a number hunter.
It looks like the majority of the Nordic beasts that came in here came in twos.
Sadly.
There's really nothing new about them. Same old Nordic beasts.
Same old trash.
The Nordic Alphars mostly came in sets of two. One of them, two of them, you only got one copy of.
Yeah, but those are the ones you really only need.
And these
one.
are the good ones.
Yep, but you really only need one of each of them.
If I make the Nordic deck in the future with the new cards that aren't out yet, I'll go over why at that point.
But the thing is the one that counts that you can use, the Acer monster that you can use to bring out all of those.
It has not come out yet.
Yeah,
Doesn't it? Well, has it?
that big came out.
I meant like the new one.
Oh, the newer one, no.
Yeah,
the older
that.
one that counts as all for all three.
Yeah, it's the newer one that's going to end up making the Link good.
Yeah.
So until then, they can't really do much.
Until the new stuff comes out, they're still trash to me.
Here's the Nordic Ascendants. Between the tuners, I would really just play 1 and 2 in the future because that's all you actually need. I don't see a reason for these guys. I don't think I've actually seen this one before. Opponent can't target Nordic monsters for attacks except for tier, which would be this one. And if there's no other Nordics on the field, destroy this card. Yeah, that's really, really bad.
Trash.
I don't like it.
Trash.
If you can make it work, go for it. I don't recommend it.
You guys already know my feelings on it. Don't run it. Don't use it. Burn it.
The only reason I'm not really complaining about Beals is because I have one now, but I hate the fact that it's common. So, based on
Don't you have a secret one?
No, you do.
I have one of each.
I don't have that at all.
I thought because I thought I bought one. I bought like a playset of the secrets because they dropped down to $5 when they got
I
reprinted.
don't remember. I just don't have one at all. That's all I know.
I got you.
The field spell that you don't need ever, because if it leaves the field, you lose all your Nordic monsters. Give your Nordic monster 800 attack. Well, give your monster 800 attack.
So you're Nordic.
Nordic or Aesir. This turns your card. Yes, it's basically Odin's first effect, except it loses its effect. For on Nordic, Aesir monsters get Odin's first effect, but they lose their card effect. You get your Forbidden Trio of the Dress, Lance, Chalice. Hey, look!
You know what would have been really
These.
funny? If they decided to actually print the Solemns in there. Not Authority. I'm not talking about that
I
trash.
would not have been mad about that at all, actually.
Solemn Authority is trash.
Hey, look, Common Hatrunade. I don't know why they decided to reprint this card so early. Actually, the good Nordic trap of just add a Nordic from the deck to hand. This is actually decent.
Yes, man.
At 1. Dameron is sadly not in here, like he said.
And it kind of saddens me because that is probably the funniest name of a non-English sounding card ever.
I don't know why you would run this, but it's...
Nobody runs that.
I don't think it's needed. Yeah, but it looks like most of the relics.
See,
Trash
here's the
gaming
thing.
sets it
I
too.
actually built this deck a long time ago. I knew it was trash then. I still say it's trash now. Now, when the new stuff comes out, maybe I might
The
rebuild
Aesir
it.
Nordic version will be fine. You don't really need to run the relics at all in that.
Yeah, no.
Because the deck covers itself because you're going to be spamming Odin like there's no tomorrow. This is actually the worst solemn card in existence. Because it only works for Aesirs, and you want a solemn card to work for everything. So, bad.
Trash!
Just do yourself a favor and go buy the high rarities of these.
Same thing with Odin. Same thing with Bills. Same thing with Bill Zeus.
Same thing with these. I mean, Leo has a rare and super, but the super actually looks nice.
I never actually saw Leo with a super. I know it has a rare.
Astral Pack.
Oh, God. Okay, so you mean hard as hell to find.
I used to have one. I know people that do. Scrap Dragon. It's nice to see it again. I'm not gonna lie,
Buy a super.
it's one of my favorite scrap monsters.
It's a lot of people's favorite scrap monster.
Still trying to figure out how to make scrap metal foes with links now, but that's gonna be even harder because Electromite's now at 1. Which I don't know why I'm just now remembering this deck. It's probably because of Scrap Dragon.
Scrap Dragon jogged your memory.
Yeah.
Now that we got the trash out the way, now for the good stuff.
Here's the
D-Hero.
good stuff.
D-Hero first.
Yeah.
Save the best for last.
Because this actually has some great stuff in it. -1.
My personal
card in
preference
particular.
and yours alike. Save the best one for last.
-1 card in particular in this stack.
Oh yeah.
I will-
We're not even going to show that card because we showed it. I showed it yesterday on.
I'm probably actually going to rip it up.
You wanna rip that up on here?
Yes.
High five. High five. Leave me hanging, bro.
I'm good. Wait, so then what if you have a card that says, like, if you have one face up, no face of power blast on place, does that mean it includes both of ours?
Alright. So, what's nice about this is the fact that it has arrows pointing where you want. Mm-hmm. The effect sucks. That's the long story short. Sure, it gains attack power, but you don't want its effect. You want this effect, whose arrows are terrible. Because if a hero monster is normal or special summon, the zone it points to, target a polymerization spell, fusion spell, or a change
You
quick
do
play
realize
spell
if
in your
your
grave.
opponent puts one on that
Yeah.
into that arrow, you get the card, not them.
That's what I said, if a hero.
So it's not horrible.
No, I said this effect is horrible. This effect is good.
Yeah.
Just the arrows are kind of... an effect
The
you don't
arrows
want.
bug the hell out of you.
Yeah,
It's Space Installator for heroes.
but better. And you target a polymerization spell, fusion spell, or change quick play spell in your graveyard, and you set it. And that's if a hero monster is normal or special summon to the zone it points to.
So instant fusion, because it is a fusion card.
Actually. Or a personal favorite of mine that's now off the ban list, super polymerization. Because in the future, you're going to see some kind of bullshit deck profile wondering how the hell it works. It just does, called Should All Heroes. I did this back in Necroz format. Somehow it stood up to Necroz and held its own. I topped a couple times with it, surprisingly.
We're bringing it back. That's what he's trying to tell you.
I'm
We're
bringing it back because of this and stuff that's coming out. Which, this is actually part of the reason.
I take that one.
And granted, you can only use this effect once per turn.
That's
If
all
it-
you need.
Yeah, which is enough. It's just, if he's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, or if discarded by possession, it's destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to graveyard, I can special summon a hero out of the hand. That actually helps if you accidentally brick with this. Just summon this out of your hand.
See, that's a good reprint.
Now, granted, I do have the original Ultra First Ed from the
So what happens? So one person go past six.
Aster Phoenix Duelist pack. Or, I almost said Astral. I had to stop myself. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the Ultra reprint. And I'm going to be completely honest with you here. I'm actually okay with the common reprint because that means you get 2. And if you buy 3, if you buy 3 of these things, you essentially get 6 maliciouses, which is fine. That means you have enough for 2 decks.
But since he's the one doing everything dealing with malicious and not me,
I'm actually going to having 3 playsets.
yes,
Well, 4, actually.
because I just gave you my supers from Destiny Soldiers.
And I still got the other ultra reprints and the other commons coming to me later. This commander,
Trash Commander.
He used to be good.
Trash Commander.
Until he became once per duel.
Trash Commander. It's trash now.
Unless you're playing Perfect Circle format.
Unless you're playing
Which
Perfect
you just spam the hell out of him.
Yeah, but right now, we ain't playing Perfect Circle.
Another decent ultra reprint, D-Draw. Ditch a D-Hero, draw 2 cards. I don't think that needs explanation.
Ditch Trash Commander, draw 2 cards.
Usable, at least.
Or ditch Mally and draw 2 cards.
Yeah, ditch Mally, draw 2, then activate Mally effects on another one. Provided you didn't draw Mally, or 2.
Hope to God you didn't draw 1.
And if you did, somehow put it back in the deck. You got Dogma, which is... It's always been extremely iffy. I hate the fact that you have to special summon them. I really don't like that. Plasma, I do like.
I don't like common reprints of any of these. I really don't like the common reprint of that. That bugs me. Even though I don't use this card, the fact that I have different rarities of it, the fact that it's common, bugs me.
I'm just happy with the fact that they bothered. This is already out in secret.
Just buy Destiny Soldiers.
Yeah, I'm still glad that it's coming in the set because it's a really good card.
Do you need one? I have it.
I know you do. When closing an attack, target a face-up spell card your opponent controls, pop it, and then deal 500. And while you have new cards in hand, set in the graveyard, you can manage one. You can manage him and a D hero in your graveyard and draw 2. So he's a Suedo D draw, and he's a better disc commander. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that it's hollow, I would rip it up. Diamond Dude, still love this card. Dread Servant works with Dreadmaster for Clock Tower Prison, just put a Clock Tower on there. Dark Angel. Blah blah blah. 3 D heroes in graveyard. Discard a card, target D hero in graveyard, and summon it to the opponent's field. So you use this with Summon Sorceress, but I don't see any reason to play it at all.
Nobody runs it. I haven't seen a D hero build yet that runs that.
People do not run these cards either. I don't think people.
I have seen a few who run those. One and one. Yeah, the Drill Dart.
I haven't seen Dynatag.
I've seen Dynatag, but it was primarily in the theme duel.
That makes sense.
But even in the theme duel, they didn't run this thing.
Drill Dark helps with a breaking malicious because you just summon Drill Dark and then summon malicious out of hand. And then you proceed to link into, you can either link into this, or you can link into a card that's already out, Isold, Tail to 2 overnights.
Isold.
I would go Isold because the arrows are pointing down instead of up and down. You can do this later. I think this is naturally new.
Which one?
Dreamer.
Dreamer came out with the rest of those.
Did it?
Yes, it came out in Destiny Soldiers.
Well, it's new to me.
Yeah, you're right.
I have it.
This is the first time I'm reading it.
Oh.
Seeing it.
I know. Most people didn't know it existed unless you bought Destiny Soldiers.
I didn't.
I did. That's the reason why I know about it.
Damn it.
Because I was initially going to rebuild this deck, but I changed my mind and...
I mean, I'll probably build a low rarity version. Why did this card come in 3?
What, Dreamer?
D cubed.
Because you always get 3. You never use... That's why it's D cubed, baby. You have to have 3. Come on, now.
I will bitch about these reprints later. I'm just happy to have this in my possession again.
And then there's a comment, Destiny Trinity rips on screen.
Get trash out of here.
All right, so he's ripped up 1. I get to rip up the Solemn Authority.
It says
I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen.
Nobody runs that garbage.
I never liked this card. This card I love.
It's one of my. That's my favorite card out of most of the
Countdown
decks.
is lovely.
I say it's
Replace this with Clock Tower.
it's lovely in a specific deck that I have too.
This is fine if you're doing pure D heroes. Otherwise, just replace a Clock Tower for Dreadmaster. Can I help you?
I need a rolling question when you get a moment.
What's the rolling question, dumbass? Oh, this is dumbass, also known as the wooden PP.
Welcome to the team, Wooden PB.
Welcome back.
Well, I'm talking about
It says
Twisted
opponent,
Nightmare.
so they count me and my teammate for against.
Opponents apostrophe yes.
So it's just the one in front of him, correct?
And it also says yours, so it's the only person only the person in front of you. That's fine. Perfectly fine. As a reprint.
Why?
No, excuse me, 20,000.
Why?
It originally came in common anyways.
No, the one in your hand. The one that you were about to pull out. Why did they even put that back in here is what I'm saying.
Simple.
Alright, hey. You can't keep getting the advantage of ripping shit up now. I get to rip up 3 now.
Listen up. Alright, I'm just gonna say my one piece on this. This card's not called, it's not the German copy called Landforman, so I don't care.
Fine. I get to rip those up.
Magical Stone Excavation. You don't need it. I have a special copy of this card that I just won in an auction. It's actually on me right now.
Nope, I'll take the common one just because I like the commons. It is Monster Reborn after all.
Yeah, and the one that I won in an auction is a German retro pack
Yeah, I know.
for less than half price.
Way less than half price.
About $40 less than the normal price. You don't play this card.
Nah, yeah.
D Signal is nice. It's the same version of Zero Signal. D Time.
Just buy the ultis. They're like 20 cents.
Here's more clock counters. This card I
Just
haven't.
buy the supers. Those are better anyways. And those are about 15 cents.
Yeah, and I haven't seen this card in a while.
Which one?
D Fusion.
Oh. Just buy the super reprint out of Destiny
I
Soldiers.
really kind of wish it was not a trap. You Dragoon, you don't need because you don't play Plasma Dogma. Instead, you'd rather just use Prisma. Dystopia, okay, cool.
Those came out of Destiny Soldiers.
These came out in Destiny Soldiers. I believe this did as well.
Yep.
Cool. It's an alright card. Don't get me wrong. Sure, I think you get your Mass Chains back, right?
I already cut myself.
Yeah, you get your Mass Chains back, and then you swap back straight into your Dark Claw. I'm gonna be biased here. Just get the ulti. As much as it costs, just get the damn ulti.
I knew he was gonna say that actually.
I mean, I'm fine with Super, but have you seen the ulti? If you haven't, you should.
See, he's biased towards ultis because he really likes the ultis of a lot of cards. I only like the ultis of
My
like
favorite
5
card in the
cards.
game comes in ulti, Tour Guide from the Underworld,
Yeah,
which I
that is
use in
true.
a lot of decks, actually.
One of the ugliest ultis in the world is probably one of my favorite ultis, and that's Plague Spreader Zombie.
But that's actually nice, though.
That's an ugly ass ulti, because Plague Spreader's ugly as balls.
I'm always saying it's nice because it's a nice card.
Oh yeah, it's a lovely card. It's still ugly as hell. And now to the main event once again.
Cards I've been looking forward to.
Minus the one at the very bottom. Because I can tell you exactly where the Dante is. It is at the very bottom of the deck. And we got something special for that Dante.
A fire.
Oh, we can't light anything up in here.
No, I will be using my bonfire pit at my house.
I thought you were going to rip that up. I will let you rip that one up on screen. Do it first before we get into the main deck.
That's fine.
Into little itty bitty pieces.
Fuck this common, ugly mother fucking reprint. You did not deserve this.
Burn in hell, Commandante. As you can see, my partner is very frustrated. Hey, don't put that trash on me, you bastard. I do not deserve having trash thrown on me.
Hopefully they don't have sea breeze.
But the trash already left.
Oh, Zeke? Yeah. Remember.
Let's see if you're gonna guard.
That's why I was trying to find the trash. I'm just playing. Or am I?
He's gonna take that personally. You know he is.
Do I care though? I'm perfectly fine with this being reprinted as an ultra because it didn't come common. Fuck that king. That's why I call you co-fuckery.
Not Cherubini.
Not Cherubini, but it's still a decent card. Send a Phantom Knight monster from your deck to the graveyard during
But
your
at the
main
end of the
phase.
day,
Then you set a Phantom Knight trap spell or trap directly from your deck to your spell trap zone. If a Dark Exceed monster is summoned to a zone that he points to, while this monster's on the field, I think that's obvious. But that means it has to remain on field for the effect to resolve. You can target a card in the field and destroy it. So as long as he remains on the field when you summon the Exceed monster, for the effect to resolve, he has to stay. You didn't activate his effect to pop the card in the field.
so,
And it doesn't matter which side of
what
the
you're
field.
saying is the card that we just ripped up in its higher rarity, if it's summoned to one of his zones and he's still in the field for this effect to resolve, pop a card.
Yeah. But the card that we ripped up is a light.
Oh, he's a light.
Yeah. So it wouldn't work.
DNA transplant. Dark.
Are you really going to waste a slot on that?
Yes! I've wasted slots on worse cards, okay? Hey, a friend of ours deliberately wastes spots on Shadow and Light Imprisoning Mirror. So
you got your Rob the God and you got your Twin Twister reprints. These are fun.
see,
These are nice.
See, that one I have an issue with
Why?
because it just got reprinted in Secret and it's already cheap enough as it
At
is.
least it didn't come common again.
Actually, the common is still more expensive than the Secret.
I'm just pointing out the fact that it's common.
I don't mind that. It came in a structure deck. What did you expect?
That is true.
But that was probably one of the best structure decks to come out in the last 5 or 6 years.
Moving on, before I reveal I'm going to say the best card in the entire Phantom Knight deck for last.
You mean Dante?
Not the Dante. The new card. These cards are great. Banish them from the graveyard. Search a Phantom Knight. D Phantom Knights card. Yeah, you banish them from the graveyard. Add a D Phantom Knights card from your deck to hand, which is basically saying, well, no, there are some traps that you can add, but it's mostly monsters, which you would be searching boots. Which you banish it to add a Phantom Knight spell trap from your deck to hand, which would essentially, add this mainly.
Is that bugging you because it's common?
No, just the fact that I have German Secrets coming in the mail. That's a playset of both of these cards, actually.
I know. After I went and I had to go through all the hell to get you the Secret boots.
And I'm still going to use those anyways.
I'm glad.
Because I got 2 builds. I'm going to build the new Pure Phantom Knight somehow. And then I'm going to build,
PK Fire.
yeah,
PK
Fire using my German stuff. Even though it's my German Gold BA, the German Gold BA cards look better than the English ones. Because they don't have the secret rare portion on it. I know. At least it's not the second BA that's getting it.
I'd have been mad at you if it was the second one.
Hell no. Gloves, you banish them, send a Phantom Knight card from a D Phantom Knight card from your deck to graveyard. All these banish effects you can only use once per turn. If a Dark Exceed monster uses him as material, it gains 1,000 attack. Cloak, you can target a dark monster in the field, switch him to defense mode, and that monster gains 800 attack and defense until the end of the next turn. Boots, if you control a Fan Knight monster, you can special summon him out of your hand. All of the effects for each card can only be used once per turn.
You said that already.
And it's a hard one.
Yeah.
That's basically the core monsters of the deck. Because no one uses the Cloven Helm. It doesn't need to get used. Oh, actually, that actually makes me a little bit happier about this. You get 2 copies of each. Good.
I could have told you that.
I wasn't really looking. You don't need the Cloven Helm. Fragile armor, if anything, would be a tech at a 1 of. Armageddon Knight keeps getting reprinted.
Because it's freaking Armageddon Night. That's the reason why it keeps getting reprinted. But there's no point to keep freaking reprinting it.
I actually can't complain about this reprint.
How many times has Armageddon Night honestly been reprinted this year alone?
Like 4.
Exactly.
Now 5, I think. This card, I think, I know it came as common just now, and it's already out from Number Hunters as a super, but the Number Hunters version is the only other copy that exists, and it's extremely hard to get. So it's so expensive because of Gokis. So I welcome this common reprint. I'm actually glad it happened, because I've been looking for it. This just came into Mega 10.
No one cares.
I welcome this reprint, because it's needed.
Alright, go back to the ferret. Go back to the ferret. Give me the ferret. Come here. Give me the ferret. You're getting ripped.
Kage Mucha Knight, I have secrets.
You can rip that one.
So.
I called this for my soul. Didn't get
Hey, look, it's a cock.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Bad card.
I think I lost 3 of my
It's not Julie Shenanigans, so it doesn't get anything.
my damage now, so I can't get.
Carmen Baylor bugs the hell out of him.
Especially because I play Doors Revolution Ultras.
He plays DR.
And I'm trying to get.
He plays D-Rev Ultras, and I think I either play.
You play Super or Platinum? As far as I know.
play Supers, Platinums, and Ultras.
This is a great card. I don't know if they included the card. They actually did. Okay, cool. The whole purpose behind this, as much as I hate the fact that these are common too, I'm gonna go into my rant on the freaking Dante video on this. You rank up Magic Launch the Rebellion Dragon into this, and you just do stupid things. And that's after using Rebellion's effect, which makes it even better.
Oh, the anger is taking over. Twisted over here right now.
I'm actually seeing the stuff and it's making it worse. Especially because this card is in a super. In the original printing.
Alright, that means I get the effect veiler now.
No.
Because I put you 3 up on me. No, I get the veiler.
You can have that.
That doesn't bother me.
It bothers me though.
It bothers you, not me. I don't run Phantom Knights. If I had my way, everything but the Ultras would get ripped up to shreds, so. And now his frustration is peaking because he just got the joke.
I don't kind of want to explain the rest of this shit anymore. I'm kind of just done at this point. Alright. I'm always playing this card though.
Let me get the Road of the Burial and the Master Reborn. I'll keep those.
Okay, let's move on to the best card that was actually kind of printed in this entire thing. Phantom Knight Submiss Clause. Brand new card. Hasn't been released till now. Target one of your you can target one of your banished Phantom Knight monsters. Add it back to your hand. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack when this card's in your graveyard, you can target one level 4 the Phantom Knight's monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, special summon this card as a normal monster for the same original level as that monster. It's not treated as a trap card at that point, it's treated as a normal monster. So essentially it becomes a vanilla. With 0 attack, 0 defense, and the same level. At that point, they're probably going to kill it, because when this card leaves the field at that point, it gets banished. But the card is really good because it helps protect you and it gives you 2 monsters to protect yourself with. Highly needed. And if they somehow don't decide not to kill this, and you say you had bought back a level 3 and then you have a boots in hand, oh hey look. And then you get your soul charge. Crap. Where's the soul charge?
Soul charge is in the Nordic. They came in the Nordic deck for some odd damned reason.
Don't know why it came in Nordic. It would have made a lot more sense to come in here. And then you do your whole soul charge thing. Bring this out. Then you exceed into this and pop stuff. And then you use his effect, pop even more stuff. Then you pop himself, pop their stuff. Then you bring back 2 Phantom Knight monsters, make this, pop another card, rank up magic, into this, pop another card, and you just go ham. You literally just say, just pop 4 of their cards for the price of however many monsters, for the price of 3 Soul Charge monsters.
The fact that he's still holding the commons in his hand kind of is making me laugh over here.
I know. I know.
Sir, you were supposed to save those for the rant video on Dante.
I have other comments I can use that for. Because I'm ripping up a playset of each. But at that point, I will go out of my way to purposely rip up a playset and burn it in the same video at the bonfire.
But I won't be there for the bonfire, so that's not fair to me.
I can do it on a Friday night.
But we... Ooh, next Friday won't work.
I didn't say next Friday. I just said a Friday night.
Go on.
You just have to be free. That's it. I thought it makes sense. You want to rip your stuff? You're gonna rip?
I get the Veiler now. Dude, you just ripped those up. I get the Veiler. No, I want the Veiler. Yes, I get the Veiler now. Here. Look. No, there you go. I'm just gonna rip them all at one time. And I know somebody's gonna ask, why are you ripping up the Veiler? Because fuck a common Veiler.
Basically.
Alright, the most budget version of Veiler is legitimately the Platinum Rare.
That you would actually want to run.
Because it stacks.
All Platinum Rare stack. That's why I like the Platinum Fool's Burial. Always do it.
And the Platinum Rhoda, which you have damn near every one of my printings of Platinum Rare everything, so I'm done. I've already ripped up my stuff. I'm keeping the stuff that bugs you, some of the other stuff that bugs you. Just in case.
But those cards are kind of fine with me. Never had an issue with those.
But it was this one, one of these.
It was not that one.
I know, but you kind of just were done after you started seeing all of these.
It's this one. Because it already had Jessica Kim's and Gold Secret, but I have a place of the German Gold Secrets coming in the mail.
Oh, I found one that bugs me now.
Oh, you mean the fact that they both come in DT? And look right there.
Next turn I can pull some off.
Anything else?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really? You're doing that to Armageddon night?
Fuck that, dude. We got supers. Does not need another common reprint. Okay, I think we're done with the massacre.
What do you do about
No, because we're gonna.
For now.
Yeah. Do you want to do the rent video tonight or another day?
Another day so I can actually have the cards on me.
Okay. So expect a rant video on Common Dante and some of the common stuff that we ripped up tonight.
They're going to be separate rant videos.
A couple of them will.
I've only got one protect marker.
But we have to be in agreement that we have to be there for those videos. Both of
Because
us.
they're probably going to be laughing. One of us is.
Both of us are.
At the end of it, yeah.
Alright, so again, this has been Twisted Nightmare Gaming.
I'm only not ripping this card up because I need a second English copy right now. Only reason I'm not ripping it
Yes,
up.
sir, you'll get that in the next couple of days. The next time you see me, you'll get it. because I have one.
And at the end of the month, I'm probably going to do a mail day thing for everything I've received this month. Some of it's already opened. I just want to show it off.
I, on the other hand, am not doing that because a lot of the stuff that I'm receiving is going to be multiples of certain cards that I know a lot of people would want to rip up, i.e. Trick Stars. A lot of Trick Stars. A lot of Trick Stars.
It's just that my German PK stuff, which is a playset of German silent boats, secret rare playset of German ancient cloak, a German super gloves, just one copy.
And then
I got
German.
a playset of German Shade Brigandine and the Gold Secret, and a playset of secret rare German Fogblade, all coming in the mail in one package from Germany. Again, won that in an auction as well.
Plus, quite hard off of that one.
Very happy. Got to upgrade language and rarity, even though I already had all of it. Only difference is I had one Shade Brigandine compared to mine now 4. Anyways, I'm hungry. I'm thirsty, and by thirsty I mean I would like some alcohol. This has been Twisted.
And Nightmare.
Do not Commandante can fuck off. See ya.
And the wooden PP.
It's gonna be 52, 30, yeah. Mine
Go buy wooden TV. Or not.
trigger.
Well, I am a dick. Alright. See ya.
Later, folks.
Yeah. So this is gonna be 20, 30,000 to your